Guys, I'm gonna try to sneak into this house. Hopefully no one sees me. Oh my god! Holy crap, what the heck is that? Oh, run away, run away! Hey, what's up guys? My name is Damien and welcome back to 5 ways to defend your house in Minecraft. Today, I'm going to be sharing some simple tips and tricks in order to protect your house against mobs as well as players online. Now this works on PC or on console, so this is going to be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so there's my house right over there, and say I'm the intruder, I'm walking up to the house, I'm going to encounter the first line of defense. So we basically walk down this path, and as you can see, arrows will now start shooting out of the building, and obviously we're not taking damage because I walked too far forward, but yeah, it's basically the first line of defense. As you can see, it's going to scare away our enemies, it's going to do some damage and send them running basically in the opposite direction. Obviously, it's not a lethal system, but you can go ahead and modify it and add whatever you like into it. Alright, so basically what happens here is that I walk across this tree, I hit the tripwire, and then it activates that signal, which is going to send out some arrows. Now, if you guys did not know, arrows actually affect our tripwire, meaning if they land on the tripwire, they're going to keep it activated forever. So the way I worked around this is basically when I step on the tripwire, it breaks it by using a piston, and then it sends a signal to turn the dispensers on, and then it sends another signal to turn it back off. So as you can see, that's basically how it works, and that's going to save you a lot of arrows in the long run. Of course, you can modify your terrain and whatnot to make it work better, but that's basically the whole idea. Alright, so the second line of defense is going to be right here on our front door. Normally you would have a lever to open up the door, but this one is going to do something a little bit different. We flick this lever and then the floor falls out from beneath us and we fall to our death. Take a look at that. That's definitely pretty awesome, and it's a pretty simple trap. Nothing too original here, but that's definitely one way to protect your house by using pistons and a bit of redstone. If you guys want tutorials for all of these things, definitely tell me in the comment section down below, but for the sake of this video, I'm just keeping it to the demonstrations. Alright, so there we go. We basically flick this, it opens up in a couple seconds, you drop all the way down, and then the owner can just come back here to the front and then re-click the lever or reset the trap itself. And same thing goes for here. You can basically just place down your tripwire yet again, and then your trap is reset. Now, another way to protect your house is by having these lovely towers on the sides of it, and this does not actually work on this world because I did not create the map or the house for this, and the person locked it to peaceful mode. But basically what happens here is that when I click this button, it's going to spawn down some mobs at the top of these towers. Normally they should be skeletons, but for my case I have villagers yet again because the map is locked on peaceful mode, and this is a pretty awesome tower. And basically the skeletons spawn down here, and whenever an enemy gets close, our skeletons shoot them, so they're basically like a manual turret, which is also pretty awesome and another awesome way to defend your house. That's also very fun, and this only works in creative mode because you need to have spawn eggs in order for that to work. Alright, so moving on to a more traditional method of defending your house, you can build a gigantic lava pit surrounding the entire property. I just have it on one side in order to just demonstrate it because I have other stuff over here, but basically you just need to build it however deep you want and then build it 5 blocks wide. That way no one can jump over it, and then they fall down into a pit of lava and burn and die. And what's cool about this is that this is going to be a defense that you don't have to worry about if you have it on a server, or if you're just defending yourself against mobs. They really can't get over this unless you have a bridge, of course. The final way you can protect your house is by building a gigantic obsidian wall. Yes, guys, I know that is completely impractical, but it does work. Now, if you want your house to be completely foolproof from mobs as well as from explosions, we can go ahead and just build a gigantic freaking wall. That's going to take forever to get in survival, by the way, but it is possible. And then you grab yourself some TNT, place it down into our TNT cannon, and then test out what this wall could actually do. So there we go. Our TNT cannon is now built, and then it's going to get fired towards our wall, and then we can see the defense. So there we go, guys. It's going to protect our house from taking any damage, and also it's going to send the TNT flying up into the air and not onto the ground. So those are the 5 ways to protect your house. Yet again, very simple ideas, so let's go over them yet again. We have our arrow dispensers, we have our front door pitfall trap, as well as our skeleton turrets, which yet again are replaced with villagers because this map is locked on peaceful. And then in the back we have our lava pit, which is very sinister and protects you against mobs and players, as well as we have have our obsidian wall, which is going to do the ultimate protection because, of course, it is a freaking obsidian wall. And then that protects you against explosives as well as anything else that gets near your house. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed these methods of protecting your house, please take 1 second to smack that like button. I definitely appreciate it. If you guys want to see more of my videos, click on the subscribe button to see more from me. This was Twist, and I'll see you later.